Okay, let's dive into this wild issue that has everyone talking all over. Now, out of nowhere, a new audio recording has gone viral. And word on the street is that it's Meek Mill and Diddy, in what seems like a bizarre and exhilarating moment. Yes, you have that correct, but let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Before everyone gets all up, let's take a little break and discuss where this thing originated from. Was TD Jakes engaged in this? What is the source of this audio? It is muddy. Nobody knows where it comes from. But when you listen to it, you can't help but think it's humble and lovely. So, imagine this. You're just chilling, scrolling through your feeds. Then this video hits you. The internet is rife with opinions. Some people are completely startled, like no way. That cannot be them. While others are simply drinking up the drama, waiting for whatever comes next. But here's the thing. We don't have any strong verification or confirmation of who is in that clip. Some people believe it's TD Jakes. It's all rumor and whispers, the kind of gossip that gets people talking and selecting sides. With anything this hot, you expect Meek and Diddy to speak out, right? But no, it's been quiet. Too silent, and the stories spread even quicker as everyone and their cousin try to piece together the puzzle, adding their own twist to the story. Meek, being the stand-up guy he is, took to Twitter to correct the record. He's like, "Stop asking if I'm straight. I'm just going to play it the way the world is. I'm blessed, I'm fine, but I'm not hearing anything." Good looking, although some claim it's merely a desperate attempt to hide problems. Meek even went on a Twitter rant, virtually shouting from the virtual rooftops, "I'm not gay, please stop calling me that, like dang buddy, chill out." But wait, there's more. Apparently, there is a lawsuit circulating around accusing Diddy of various pranks, and guess who is caught up in the whirlwind? You have it, Meek Mill and Usher the Gusher. Allegations of sexual harassment and assault are spreading like wildfire. Mate Jones, a former colleague named Rodney Lowrud, filed this case, which contains numerous scandalous details. According to the legal jargon that has appeared online, Diddy told Jones about getting down and dirty with several nameless persons, some of whom are referred to as rappers and others as R&B singers. Now, my friends, connect the dots. Meek Mill and Usher the Gusher exemplified those descriptions perfectly. Meek Mill is a Philadelphia rapper who once dated Nicki Minaj, while Usher is a suave crooner who has been making hearts flutter since forever. But hold on to your hats, because this lawsuit isn't simply about who did what to whom. It exposes the music industry's dark underbelly. We are discussing harassment, drug usage, and even sexual violence. It's enough to send your head spinning quicker than a DJ's turntable. Now, you may be wondering where the outrage is. Where is the condemnation? Well, my friends, there is no word from Diddy, Meek, or Usher's representatives. However, with such serious allegations, you can bet your bottom dollar that this is far from over. We're talking about investigation, subpoenas, and everything. And just when you thought things couldn't get any wilder, another bombshell is dropped. Diddy is supposedly gushing information like a leaky faucet, alleging he got intimate with a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Sounds familiar? You betcha. Meek Mill's name is all over that one. And don't forget about Usher the Gusher, who hides in the shadows like a suave crook. But Meek isn't taking this lying down. Nah, he's responding faster than a rapper spitting rhymes. He's been all over Twitter, squaring off against DJ academics like a heavyweight boxer. The fans are enthralled, flinging notions about like conspiracy theorists at a UFO convention. They're digging out old livestream clips and analyzing each word like it's the Rosetta Stone. And then there's Nicki Minaj, stirring the stew like a master chef. She threw some vague suggestions about undercover brothers in the industry, driving the gossip mill into overdrive. And don't even get me started on Soulja Boy. He's been swirling the soup as rapidly as a whirlpool. Roddy claims he spent almost a year basically living at Diddy's house, and things got too close. According to this lawsuit, it felt like a nightmare. Rodney discusses Diddy's unwelcome approaches and invading his personal space in ways that made him uncomfortable, such as having to work while Diddy took showers naked. But there's more to this story. Rodney believes that Diddy set up secret meetings with escorts and that Stevie J. Justin Combs was also involved in bringing young women to Diddy's gatherings. Rodney claims he has evidence, including videos showing Diddy preparing drinks for underage girls at these events. The lawsuit also alleges that Diddy attempted to initiate a weird relationship with Rodney, even forcing him to witness what appeared to be Stevie G having intimate with another man. The lawsuit contains screenshots allegedly showing Stevie J in uncomfortable positions. Now let's discuss the lawsuit's impact. Although the lawsuit does not name anyone specifically, social media users have been piecing together clues. Names like Meek Mill and Usher have surfaced, not because they are accused of any misconduct, but because of details concealed in the case paperwork. The affidavit stated that the rapper was on Mr. Combs' yacht with underage girls sex workers. Now this is when things become interesting. Meek Mill and Usher's names have been floating around social media like confetti at a parade. Sure, the complaint doesn't identify anyone, but it does drop some major hints. Consider this: an anonymous rapper supposedly getting intimate with underage girls and sex workers on Diddy's yacht. Isn't this scandalous? But wait, it gets even better. This unknown rapper is identified as a Philadelphia rapper that dated Nicki Minaj. Ding, ding, ding. Meek Mill is the leading suspect. But guys, we're only getting started. This identical description appears again, this time in connection with allegations against producer Stevie J. While Stevie G is no stranger to controversy, these accusations are unprecedented. The lawsuit says he got nasty with Diddy, our mystery rapper, and an unnamed R&B artist. And who is the perfect fit for that smooth R&B crooner? You guessed it, Usher the Gusher himself. Regarding the screenshots that everyone has been talking about, it turns out they may not be showing what people expected. An adult film star intervened, stating that the photos were actually of him, not the person everyone assumed. He said, "Well, this is not him. It is me, and you should really try it." Stevie J isn't just sitting around. He hired a lawyer and is refuting everything that has been claimed about him. Young Miami is now being discussed in all of this. Rodney, the individual who brought the complaint, is making some serious claims against her. He claims she was involved in some extremely unsafe conduct with her cousin, including encounters with Diddy that sound rather wild. According to the lawsuit, Mr. Combs was drunk when he provided Mr. Jones cocaine. Mr. Jones rejected him and walked to the restroom. While young Miami was using the restroom, his cousin stormed in and began touching Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones feels that Mr. Combs directed her to Mr. Jones. When she entered the bathroom, she got on her knees and began performing oral activities on Mr. Jones' snake. Mr. Jones pushed her away and left the bathroom. According to the lawsuit, young Miami's cousin refused to accept Mr. Jones' rejection. As she followed Mr. Jones out of the bathroom, she began undressing and attempted to straddle and bang him in front of Mr. Combs and his staff. Mr. Jones shoved her off again. Rodney felt he had enough and fled the scene. Meek Mill has been pretty loud on Twitter about the entire scenario. He stated, "When I have a girl around me, I bang her twice a day, lol. Ask some of your favorites. Don't control me, but it seems like a high. I adore the folks, but that juicy PUS does it for me. I didn't run red lights to acquire that feeling. You odd people on here like devils, lol." He further stated that I modify legislation for our people and donate millions. They are intended to tarnish the image of black leaders. It won't work on me, so you'll have to actually kill me, and I'll still become bigger after Deep. In response to rumors that he was following an adult Twitter account, Meek said, "I would never follow a GAV page if y'all real people and letting these computers control y'all minds. Y'all done." Fans quickly responded to Meek's actions, saying, "Nah, we got you on video, you can't hide." It appears Meek unfollowed the account after seeing the tweets, but it was already too late. Fans remember everything, including a tweet from him saying, "This D good? It looks like the clues have been there all along." But Meek wouldn't have it. Nope, he quickly took to social media to correct the record. Meek responded not only by denying the charges, but also by shutting them down with a vengeance. He made it plain that he's all about the women, reinforcing his straight as an arrow attitude, while also mentioning the LGBT+ community. There's no space for misconceptions here, folks. But Meek did not stop there. Oh no, he went all out, criticizing specific media sources for attempting to discredit the identities of Black leaders like himself. He was not going to allow anyone destroy his hard-earned reputation. No, sir. He remained steadfast as a great tree against the winds of talk and suspicion. And, if that wasn't enough, Meek even confronted those who dared to spread the tales. Andrew Tate? Yes, he too got in on the action. DJ Academics decided to claim that Meek Mill was involved in the incident, and Meek Mill was not pleased. Meek said to Academics, "Didn't I tell you to stop playing with my name, IDK? What do I do when I finally see you?" However, it will contain a mixture. Meek also disagreed with Andrew Tate. Tate commented on the reports regarding Meek, asking whether P. Diddy was having sex with Meek Mill and Usher. Meek swiftly replied, "Were you sex trafficking women? What's wrong with you, Brody?" in response to Tate's tweet. But Tate persisted, adding, "I only asked a question because everyone is saying it happened. It's true or not." Meek did not answer to Tate after that. Meek then posted more tweets to defend his record, writing, "I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky molly. Nobody will even give me coke because I'm such a hefty no man. And who would ever approach me about GI activity?" And the entire place don't get flipped woke up seeing this on every blog like they know I'm coming, ha ha ha. That's why I always come around all these industry ninjas with my true pals. You'll never find me near someone from the industry alone. You can't even have a conversation without my dog stepping into the room. That's how things have been. I can't wait until you find out I'm the illest in this stuff, lol. To conclude, he wrote, "The two things they say, we snitching or we GAY, we generating hundreds of millions from music. This is not a coincidence. We're all GAE and snitches. They are powering this thing, even if it is phony. The idea is to destabilize the hip-hop scene. I own the music that Tamar played." Diddy's lawyer is also actively refuting the accusations leveled against him. She labeled Lil Rod a liar who was only looking for money. Lil Rod is nothing more than a phony who launched a $30 million lawsuit for an unearned payday. She stated it's reckless, and talking about incidents that are a poor fiction and did not occur. It's nothing more than an obvious attempt to make headlines. We have tremendous, undeniable evidence that his allegations are total frauds. We attempted to share this proof with Mr. Jones' attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, but he refused to return our calls. We will respond to these outrageous charges in court and take proper action against individuals who make them. This scandal has been extremely detrimental to Diddy, and it is harming other musicians as well. They appear to have assumed that these facts would never be revealed, but they were mistaken. Everyone is now aware of the situation, and fans are making jokes and memes about Meek Mill and Diddy. They're making jokes about Meek Mill showing up at Diddy's house and posting videos of Diddy calling Meek daddy. Fans are beginning to learn the entire tale. Everything is starting to click. They were wondering why Diddy called Meek Mill daddy. Now it appears that they understand why it happened. But here's the catch. Despite Meek's vehement denial, the issue persists like a wildfire in a parched forest. Social media platforms are still alive with debates, conversations, and good old-fashioned arguments. It's like a never-ending story, with new twists and turns around each corner. Meek Mill and Diddy's names have been splattered across newspapers faster than you can say scandalous. But one thing is clear, the drama never ends in Hollywood. As the dust settles and the gossip mill continues, one thing is certain, we'll be looking for the next juicy item to drop. Because whether it's a Twitter dispute or a legal battle, the celebrity world never ceases to keep us on the edge of our seats. But I want to hear your perspectives on the matter. Please let us know in the comments.